Guys, so today I am going to have you do a interest profiler, and this is it's just similar to the Indiana Career Explorer, which a lot of you or all of you have done, and it's trying to get you to wonder and look at what tasks you would like doing. So I'm just going to pop back here for a second. This is what it's going to look like, and as you go in, there are 60 questions, which sounds like a lot, but it actually goes pretty quick. And you are going to read each question carefully and decide how you would feel about doing each type of work. You've got strongly dislike, dislike, unsure, like, and strongly like. And I like that they have their little emojis there. It's important that you try not to think about if you have enough training or education to do the work or how much money you would make doing it. Okay, that's not the point of this. You're just supposed to think about if you would like or dislike doing the work. So as you go in, there are no right or wrong answers. You should take your time and not rush, and be careful to, actually think about the answers, because the more time and effort you put into answering the questions, the more accurate your results are going to be. So you're going to answer them in order. It's going to kind of unlock questions as you go. So I've kind of started to do this myself just to show you, okay? Like, I wouldn't like to build kitchen cabinets, but obviously I'd like to help people with personal or emotional problems. And I would really hate buying and selling stocks or bonds and proofreading records or forms. So when you're taking this, if you don't know what something means, like when you see like buy and sell stocks and bonds, like, I know what this means, but some of you may not know what that means, so it would be perfectly fine for you to open a new tab and just Google what are stocks and bonds and do that to answer the question or to try to figure out what something means if you don't know. So you're going to kind of keep going through here, and I've gotten to page 3, and I'm going to pause here for a second and come back when I have all the questions answered. My results, and there are kind of a lot of things going on here, but the first thing that you should notice is the letters RIASEC, which some of you have already taken a quiz that has kind of dealt with these letters, and some of you have not. But you should maybe notice that as we were going through and you were taking the survey, there were different colors. Okay, and I noticed as I was going that, like, I absolutely hated the blue ones, and the most of the purple ones I found a lot more interesting. I liked some of the yellow ones, and I typically really did not like green ones. So first thing I want to have you do is screenshot this result. It's really good to just kind of take a look through it. So realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. And you can click right here, and I think it's actually a really good idea to do this. So I'm going to have you click on each one. The R, what that means. People with realistic interests do not like careers that involve paperwork. That's very different than conventional, which is people who like working with information and paying attention to detail. Investigative, searching for facts. Okay, a lot of science careers are going to fall within this investigative area. Artistic is artistic. Okay, my artistic is always a little high. Social, okay, makes sense that mine is high. Enterprising is doing stuff like starting up and carrying out business projects. Go ahead and close here. And then I'm going to click next. To focus your search, think about the following question. How much education, training, and experience do I need? ONET Career is one of 5 job zones, which are groups of careers that need the same level of experience, education, and training. Different careers need different amounts of preparation. You will be asked to pick a job zone. Using your job zone and your interests, the interest profiler will help you identify and explore careers that might be right for you. So something to really think about is being honest with yourself about how much training and education do you want to pursue after high school. Are you excited to possibly go to college, or would you rather do some kind of a training program for a year or two and then get right into work? You guys are obviously going to choose future job zone. Select each job zone below to read more about the experience, education, and training needed. Read carefully to find the job zone that's right for you. You can click on any job zone below to learn more. When you're ready, click next to continue. So, little or no job preparation. Let's take a look at what this is. Little or no previous work related skill, knowledge, or experience is needed for these careers. For example, a person can become a waiter or waitress even if he or she has never worked before. Training. Employees in these careers usually need a few days to a few months of training. Usually, an experienced worker can show you how to do the job. Education. Some of these careers may need a high school diploma or GED certificate. That's General Education Diploma Certificate. Examples. These careers involve following instructions and helping others. Examples include counter and retail clerks, dishwashers, sewing machine operators, landscaping and groundskeeping workers, logging equipment operators, and baristas. So you can see here that the experience and the training it's kind of like you can go right into it. Zone 2. Some previous work-related skill, knowledge, or experience is usually needed. For example, it would help a teller to have experience working with the public. So a teller is the people at the bank who work and get people money. Trained employees in these careers need a few months to 1 year of working with experienced employees. An apprenticeship program may be available for these careers. Education. These careers usually need a high school diploma. Examples. These careers often involve using your knowledge and skills to help others. Examples include orderlies, forest firefighters, customer service representatives, security guards, upholsterers, and tellers. Zone 3, medium job preparation. Experience. Previous work-related skill, knowledge, or experience is needed for these careers. For example, an electrician must be in an apprenticeship for 3 to 4 years or have several years of job training. You may need to pass a test to get a license to do the job. Training. Employees in these careers need 1 or 2 years of training. Both on-the-job experience and informal training with experienced workers may be needed. An apprenticeship program may be a good choice for these careers. Education. Most of these careers need vocational school training, on-the-job experience, or an associate's degree. These careers usually involve using communication and organizational skills to coordinate, supervise, manage, or train others to accomplish goals. Examples include hydroelectric production managers, travel guides, electricians, agricultural technicians, barbers, court reporters, and medical assistants. Okay, so there is going to need to be some preparation before you would get into a job for Zone 3. Zone 4, high preparation needed. Long-term work-related skill, knowledge, or experience is needed for these careers. For example, an accountant must complete 4 years of college and work several years in the field to be qualified for the job. Training. Employees in these careers need several years of work-related experience and training. Both on-the-job and classroom job training may be needed. Education. Most of these careers need a 4-year bachelor's degree, but some do not. Examples. Many of these careers involve coordinating, supervising, managing, or training others. Examples include accountants, sales managers, database administrators, graphic designers, chemists, art directors, and cost estimators. And finally, at the high end, the extensive job preparation. Extensive skill, knowledge, and experience are needed for these careers. Many require more than 5 years of experience. For example, surgeons must complete 4 years of college and an additional 5 to 7 years of specialized medical training to be able to do their job. Training. Employees may need some on-the-job training. However, the person will usually have the needed skills, knowledge, and work-related experience, training before starting the job. Education. Most of these careers need a graduate school education. For example, they may require a master's degree, and some require a PhD, MD, or JD law degree. Examples. These careers often involve coordinating, training, supervising, or managing the activities of others to accomplish goals. Very advanced communication and organizational skills are required. Examples include librarians, lawyers, astronomers, biologists, clergy, surgeons, and veterinarians. And to just kind of think about and be honest with yourself, like which of these sounds best to you. And you may feel like there might be more than one zone that fits you, but you're going to just pick one. I'm going to just pick Zone 3 because it's in the middle and for no other reason. You should have a better reason than that. And if I was thinking about myself going in, when I was a high school student, I would have picked Zone 4 because I knew I wanted to go to college. And I knew that some of the jobs I wanted to do might mean that I might have to do more than that. So since I have a master's degree to be a school counselor, mine would technically be Job Zone 5 because I had to get a college degree and then another degree after that. Job Zone 3, medium preparation. After you pick your job zone, you're going to click Next, and you're going to see some different things going on here. So first of all, once again, you've got your results, okay? And if you have taken a Holland inventory before, it would be really interesting to pull up your results and see if they are the same or if they're different. Inventories like this are more accurate So if you've taken one that is less questions like this, or it's more simple, or it just had pictures, this one may be more accurate. So this is suggesting that careers that fit my interest and preparation level are best fit, great fit, preschool teachers, self-enrichment education teachers, critical care nurses, tour guides. Okay, and you can scroll down and there's more going on here. Okay, let's just pop over to zone 4 and see what we've got here. Middle school teachers, hey, park naturalists, choreographers. Okay, what about zone 5? Art therapists, that sounds fun. Clinical psychologists, that sounds fun. Genetic counselors, history teachers, post-secondary means after high school, so college teachers, law teachers, mental health counselors, philosophy and religion teachers, psychology teachers. So a lot of the stuff that sounds like super interesting to me, like psychiatrists and, hey, look, school counselors. Click. And then I click on it and it's going to take me to all kinds of more information. Okay. So there are a lot of things that you would need to know what you're going to do, what knowledge, skills, and abilities are required, the personality of people who do this job, the technology, education, okay, job outlook, which means your likelihood of being able to get a job and how much money it looks like you're probably going to make. And then I can go back to my results. Okay, so if you're looking and you picked a job zone, say you started and you picked a job zone 2, and you're looking here and nothing here really looks great or interesting to you. Okay, so like if I look at job zone 1, there aren't any that are a great fit or best fit. If I pop up to zone 3, there are a couple more. Zone 4, there's even more. And zone 5, there's look at all of these. All of the ones that are up here are rated as the best fit. And that makes sense to me. Okay, so you can print your results if you would like to save them. But the best thing I would do is just make sure that you take a couple screenshots so you can save your results. And you are going to basically go through and answer some questions. And the questions are only there to kind of guide you and make sure that you're kind of really digging into this information and really thinking about how it fits for you. Okay, so again, here's another one. Art therapist, what they do, the knowledge, skills, and abilities they have, the personality, technology they use, what kind of education they would need. Okay, new job opportunities are likely in the future, what the salary. Okay, and if you see this, this is saying this is the median. Okay, this is the middle. Some places you may make this much money. Some places you may make this much money, but this is the median. And if you find something and you want to explore more, you may like a career in one of these, health and counseling. Okay, and you can kind of click through here and see some more about each of these. There's even a career video. You are more than welcome to watch the videos if that helps you. And this is the O-Net Interest Profiler. So make sure that you take a lot of screenshots and that you answer the questions.